Action.
Hello, welcome to Pase, everybody, Product and Education Systems Training. And I want to give a shout out to Tallahassee Seaweed.
Woo! Where you going?
We're going.
Woot, woot.
That's Virginia House.
And Trinidad.
And Trinidad. So PACE is actually product and system education where the IBO can get information to take your business to the next level. So today we have Nadia on the product, Jonathan on streaming, and we have Roderick Hamza on the book, and Virginia's going to be on the phone. And also we're going to be introducing new people on board as well. And we're going to wrap it up with the awesome, wonderful, outstanding Nadia and Dr. Rashad. Let's get
Awesome! I guess not. Okay, so welcome to Pase, and I am an old lady, so I have to wear my glasses. I can read all the good notes I made. But today we're going to be doing perfect back, and this is the perfect back right here. So I will go through some information, and then Kenneth will show a video. So you got it, right, everybody? Got it?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right, so let's start in the beginning. Basically, why supplementation? Or why do people supplement? Okay, and for one thing is that we don't eat the recommended fruits and vegetables on a daily basis. Now, who eats 5 to 9 servings of fruits and vegetables every day? Most people don't, unless you're a vegetarian where you eat, that's your diet. Most people don't eat that. So I could safely say like 9 out of 10 people don't get the recommended amount of fruits and vegetables. And that's just one of the vitamins that's in our perfect pack. Of course, we have the double X in there, which is, if you look at the perfect pack, it has an AM and a PM. Basically, there's 2 packages like this. And what the company did is it splits it up into 2. It splits it up in the morning and the evening. So what's in those packages? The double X vitamins. And what is double X? Double X is, they have in double X 22 servings of vitamins, minerals, and 22 plant concentrate. That's a lot of stuff in that one little package right there. Okay, as you know, in double X is broken into 5 different color categories. Okay, and we will go through them really quick. There's a lot of information on this, so you can go through it more. What are the different color categories? One of them is purple, and purple. What it does is it gives you, it's good for the brain and it's brain health, okay? The other one is green. And what is green? Green is for your cellular function, okay? White is for your bone health, okay? And red is heart health. Orange is for your eyes, good eye health. And when you think about it, you know, we always hear carrots are good for your eyes, right? Same thing with the red vegetables, you know, raspberries, tomatoes. Tomato give you lycopene, which is good for the heart. It supplies blood flow to the heart. And so if you understand why you take all these 5 different categories are in your double X, okay? And of course, in this also have your omega. What does omega does? It's actually good for your heart. It's good for heart health, and also maintains healthy cholesterol levels. Okay, so if you don't notice, a lot of brain function also depends on the type of omega that you eat or you put into your system. So I would recommend that you should eat 3 to 5 servings of fish, right, on a basis. fresh ocean fish, which is a big difference from your farm raised fish. We're not talking about farm raised. We're talking about fresh ocean fish. They said you should at least eat 2 to 3 times a week. Who does that? Not many people. Again, you have very few people who eat like that. And so if you understand why, you should be supplementing, there's different reasons why people don't supplement. One of those reasons is that they have a very busy lifestyle, right? Most people have a really busy lifestyle. They don't eat properly. They don't have time to cook. They don't have time to invest in that. People always say, to keep away the supplementation or what your body really needs, you have to eat a lot, a lot of good stuff. And basically, the other reason is that because of the type of proteins that we have, it reduces the level of plant nutrients in the vitamins that we drink. Now, normally what we do is we do a demonstration with Centrum and our double X. And if you do that at home and you smell the difference between Centrum and ours, you will smell the difference, basically. It's a smell test. You smell that Centrum, it smells pharmaceutical. It smells chemical. It smells like something that they put together. And that's exactly what it is. Now, when you smell the double X, you smell herbs, parsley, celery, all the stuff that you need for your body. That's what you smell in there. And it breaks down right as soon as it gets into the body, it breaks down. So one of the things that, and I always talk about this, there's been a porta potty study in Minnesota where they had a construction site. And what they did is they found that in the porta potty studies, they had a lot of vitamins that was just passing through the system. Basically, before it melts into the system, it was already out of your system. So you weren't getting any type of nutritional benefit from it. Okay, so that's the reason you need to take plant-based vitamins. Okay, and that is what ours is. It is packed with superfood and plant concentrate in all of our vitamins. Okay, so what does fruits and vegetables do? Fruits and vegetables helps your immune system, and it also gives you energy. Okay, so that's the reason why you need your fruits and vegetables. And again, because of the fact that we don't eat right, and there's what our body needs, there's a gap between what we should eat and what your body needs, right? And or I should say, what we eat and what your body needs. There's a gap. So now, if you don't fill that gap, what happens over the years, you start to develop all these different deficiencies, and it could be any kind of deficiencies, B, C, A. And if you look at our double X, and look at it, it's going to show the video on that, it covers from A through C. Basically, everything that you need is in the double X packages. And with that, I would let Kenneth go ahead and run the video. And that's it.
Okay, is everybody seeing the screen?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're good.
All right. Hold on to your whatever.
You should be eating a well-balanced diet like this every day to get the nutrients you need. If you're not, you need the Nutrilite Perfect Pack for your health. So how healthy is your diet? I don't have a chance to sit down and get a well-balanced meal. It's go.
We just end up eating fast food. I eat really embarrassing foods. I eat chicken strips, fries. To eat a complete well-balanced diet every day, you have to have your own supermarket. Here we are at Forest Hills Foods to demonstrate all the foods you would need to eat to get the nutrient equivalent from the products and the Nutrilite Perfect Pack for your health.
And in here, you get the Double X multivitamins, concentrated fruits and vegetables, and the Nutrilite Ocean Essentials Balanced Health. Think of it as a supermarket in a box.
Come on, let's go shopping. To begin, are you eating the recommended 5 to 9 servings of fruits and vegetables a day?
No.
Well, concentrated fruits and vegetables gives you the phytonutrient equivalent of 3 oranges. Then you go grab a cup and a half of raspberries and 5 apples. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5. Great.
So we have 1 cup of spinach, 1 medium tomato, the 2 servings of green tea. Are you eating 2 servings of ocean fish a week? With Nutrilite Ocean Essentials Balanced Health, you'll get the omega-3s in 2 1/4 ounces of fresh ocean fish. Is your diet giving you all the vitamins and minerals you need for optimal health? For the nutrient equivalent in 1 serving of double X, you have to eat 1.5 chicken breasts, 3.3 pounds of pork loin, and 4.2 pounds of ground beef. Back to the fruit, 22 bananas, and just a few more steps. 4.2 cups of green peas, 6 cups of baked beans, and I hope you like peanut butter.
Oh, I do.
Because you need to eat 33 tablespoons.
I love peanut butter. Okay, last stop.
Yes, 7 3/4 quarts of low-fat milk.
Can I get chocolate milk?
No. 1, 2,
1 second.
4, keep it coming. 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Here it is. It practically fills this cart and costs over $90. And here are 30 more carts.
That's $90 in those days.
Equivalent in a box of Nutrilite Perfect Pack. Phytonutrients and how critical they are to your health. And if you're not eating enough supermarket or farm fresh fruits and vegetables, you need to get the balance of your phytonutrients from a supplement. And no vitamin supplement combination in the world gives you what the Nutrilite Perfect Pack for your health does.
Now let's talk about why you need those nutrients and the benefits they provide.
We'll start with Nutrilite concentrated fruits and vegetables.
Those fine apples give you quercetin, an important phytonutrient for your heart. The oranges have asparagus for a good circulatory system. Raspberries contain ellagic acid. Green tea contains EGCG, important for a healthy heart. Raw spinach is loaded with lutein, great for the eyes. And the tomato for lycopene, important for a healthy heart and prostate.
Here's what you get with Nutrilite Ocean Essentials.
You will get the omega-3s found in 2 1/4 ounces of fresh ocean fish, protecting your nerves, keeping your blood flowing, and your joints moving.
And with the Nutrilite Double X Vitamin Mineral Phytonutrient Supplement, you'll get the nutrients you need for a full, healthy, active life.
Cantaloupe, a great source of vitamin C that supports the immune system and fights free radicals. Peanut butter gives us vitamin E that protects cell membranes and the heart. Ground beef contains B12, needed for normal cell activity and a healthy nervous system. Baked beans contain folic acid for maintaining good heart health and prenatal health. Bananas give us potassium, but also vitamin B6, which is important in energy production. Chicken gives us niacin, a key player in the process of releasing energy and promoting healthy skin. Pork loin gives us thiamine that helps us process carbohydrates, fats, and protein. Now everybody drinks milk for the calcium, but it's also a source of riboflavin, a primary source of cellular energy. Finally, green peas are a source of magnesium, a very important mineral for energy metabolism, strong bones, and muscle function. If you're not eating all of this every day, you need the perfect pack for your health.
So how much is good health worth to you and your family? These 30 carts of food cost over $2,000 and represent the nutrient equivalent in 1 box of the perfect pack for your health.
So for less than $5 a day, that's the cost of a latte and a donut. You get what may be missing in your diet and can put you on the path to a full, healthy, active life.
So you're telling me this has got nutrients from whole plants, fruits, vegetables.
This is amazing. Pomegranate extract?
This is absolutely what I've been looking for.
This is everything I should be doing.
Where can I get this?
Well, where do you get this?
I feel better holding the box already. Where can I get it?
The Nutrilite Perfect Pack for your health is available exclusively through an Amway Global independent business owner.
Awesome. That's good stuff, you guys. With the 30 carts of food, you know, it's $2,700. That's what you need on a monthly basis. basically, and that was back then, right?
Yeah, that was 2009.
Okay, so that was back then. So now I'm sure it's a lot more.
A lot.
For our double X, this package right here, it's $164 our charge, right? Our retail charge. I'm sorry, retail cost is 164. Ours is like 102 or 123. There you go. And the PV on this is 41, and the BV is 123. So you can see when you show this particular video to people, how you can start developing your client base easily, because when you see the stuff that you don't get from your nutrition and the food that you eat, you can see the reason why you need to supplement. And I think that's it. We're done for the products. Back to
Nadia, the double X and the perfect pack, the essential vitamins and nutrients that you're needing is very important, and also it's good for the IBO to know how to promote the product to get more PB and D. So up next is going to be Jonathan on the streaming. Jonathan!
Jonathan! Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Thanks, Willetta, for that awesome introduction. My name is Jonathan Smith, proudly sponsored by that crazy woman down in Tallahassee, C.L.A. Wilson. To Andrea, Kenneth, Dre, and Andrea Gonzalez, to Compton Nadi Prasad, to our Diamond Sandy Rashana Sahai, all the way up to the Galaxy, and all the way to Bill Britt and Bill and Peggy Britt, sorry. So today I have the awesome pleasure of talking about streaming. So what is streaming? Streaming deals with our education portion, where we actually learn from all the different diamonds, double diamonds, emeralds, everybody who's done the work and has got lots of success from it, and who are pretty much financially free and doing their things. And the great thing about it is we have all these conferences, like we have the one coming up in DC. I think we had one this past weekend. They got one in California. All over the world, we have these conferences and seminars and whatnot, but we all can't virtually get to everyone. So what they did was they provided us a system to where we can actually plug in and listen to all the different talks, pretty much everybody who's talked, and get motivation from it, get tips on how we can improve our business, elevate to the next level, what we have to do in order to elevate to the next level, and so on. So really, and then they had it on cassettes and they had it on CDs, and now they have it on where we can have it on our phones. So through the BSM app, we can access all these different streams from anywhere in the world. And you can, and if we have we have a subscription to where you can get it's called the BSM stream subscription, to where you can get 2 streams every week for the month, and also you get a free credit for the month as well. But they also have different tiers of that. They have a leadership where you get actually another 1 or 2 streams for leadership, and also you get another credit for being subscribed to that tier. Then they have women's leadership one, where you get a lot of that's what's the word? That's structured for women, but it's not necessarily you have to be a woman to listen to them. But it gives perspectives of the business from the woman's perspective, basically. And you can subscribe to those on the BWW site. And to get more information, definitely talk to the person who invited you or who you're working with, the next growing leader in your mentorship. So quickly, what I'll do is I'll give a little snippet. I've been listening to Ray and Joanne Malillo and Wayne and Suzanne Calendar's stream, BWW 2079, which talks about when you cannot be stopped, from Ray and Joanne Malillo. And I'm going to get a little snippet from Wayne and Suzanne Calendar about proper mentoring. So hold on one second.
And I thought long ago when I was a little girl growing up, I got for Christmas present a record player. And I know some of you have no idea what a record is. How many of you don't know what a record is? I've never seen a vinyl record. Let me see your hands. The younger generation. Well, those vinyl records actually have grooves in them. And you have to be very careful when you have a vinyl record, because if you get dust in it, what happens is it gets clicks and muffled sounds, and it doesn't sound very clear. So you have to clean it with a cloth, but when you clean it, you have to clean it in the direction of the grooves. And when you store it, you have to store it vertically, because if you stack them up real tight against each other, it can get warped. Anyway, I had this vinyl record, and it was the one record that came with the record player that they gave me for Christmas, and I played this song over and over again. And it was a Mary Poppins song, which is back in the 1960s. And whoever kept hearing that music must have gotten mad that this record kept playing over and over again. And the next time I put it on, all I heard was Jolly Holiday, Jolly Holiday, Jolly Holiday, Jolly Holiday. And I thought to myself, sometimes the business can be like that record, right? You get a little stuck. The grooves aren't, the way it's supposed to be, because when you handle that record, you can't put your fingers on the surface of the record, the plain area, because the dust will get into the grooves.
And so that's a little snippet. If you want to hear the rest of it, definitely get this stream. It's very great. I've listened to it about 2 or 3 times already, and pretty much yeah, and that's pretty much it. So back to the host.
Stuff, man.
There you are.
Okay, wonderful job, Jonathan, on the streaming, how it's a valuable tool for the IBO to look at and listen to diamonds and emeralds on how to take their business to the next level. Also take a look at the conferences as well. So that was awesome. So up next, let's give a drum roll for Countdown.
Awesome. Yeah, this is the first time I'm actually doing something here, other than wrap up, right? And so I'm Cantor, we Cantor Nadi Prasad, very proud to be sponsored by the Diamond Sanjeev Vishwana Sahai. And my topic here, or my talk today, is a little bit on books. Since I'm offline, I can take as much time as I want. Books are very important, just like Jonathan was speaking about the streaming. Books is also an integral part of our mentorship program. The purpose of streaming and books is so that the person who is your mentor or coach, that both of you can have the same knowledge and information. So when you're communicating, you're on the same page, basically. But books can change your life. The information in the books can change your life. For example, a very important book that I always speak about is what you say when you talk to yourself. Because most of us speak negative to ourselves, and we don't even know that we do that. By reading that book, you're able to identify some of the deficiencies in our thinking, and so you can change it. And also, books say, like this book here, I'm going to speak a little bit about. I'm not sure if this was a book of the month or this is a book that I bought myself. Anyone familiar with this book, Success is Not an Accident?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Very old.
It's a very old book. Okay, well, I picked it up back again, and I'll show you something. As you all know, from when I'm reading a book, that how I make my thing. Can you see that? No, you're not seeing the lines there, right?
I can see some of them, yeah.
I see some of them, but I take my time and I underline my thing perfectly. So I want to show you a little bit about, I'm just going to read about something in the book so you understand the information that you can get from books, So they say, imagine trying to throw darts at a dartboard in a room with no lights. Imagine that, right? With no lights. So you're just throwing it. And eventually you will hit the dartboard. And eventually, if you keep on shooting it, eventually you will hit the bullseye, right? But it will take you a long time. Okay? So books and streaming, which is part of our mentorship program, you know, imagine if you turn on the lights and you throw some darts along with some coaching and you invest ample time in practicing, you will significantly reduce the time it will take to hit the dartboard, right? And then you will finally hit the bullseye faster. And then when you do that, people will call you lucky, but you wouldn't be lucky. You would have been willing to do more things to ensure that you hit the bullseye. Right? So that's what the books and the streaming does. By reading and listening to these things, you are going to ensure to yourself that you're going to hit the bullseye faster. Okay? So here's something I want to read for you. It is called "It Is Your Responsibilities." It is your responsibility to write down compelling goals for your life. It is your responsibility to invest your minutes and hours wisely. It is your responsibility to visualize the attainment of your goals in rich, vivid detail. It is your responsibility to talk yourself into success. It is your responsibility to develop every area of your life to its maximum. It is your responsibility to provide more value and contribution if you desire more rewards. And it is your responsibility to persist until you succeed. Isn't that some good information for you? Right? So I'm just wrap it up here quickly with that it's called My Mission. Right? And this is something that I use sometimes just like self-talk. My mission, and now again, you can see the type of information that you get from books. In this book, it says, change your choices, change your life. And with the information that you get here, you can understand the choices that we used to make as compared to the choices that we have and now we can change this to change our lives. My mission is to set an excellent example by massively contributing and serving others while I'm continually learning and growing and improving myself. Isn't that what this business is all about? You continue to learn and improve and grow yourself, and eventually by applying all these things, you will attain the goals that you can get. So this is a book, There's Success Is Not an Accident. Here you go, Kenneth. Right? And so that's it. I finished the book here. So I hope you get some great information that can help you. Back to the host.
On the book of the month and what your responsibility is to go to the next level to be the outstanding IBO that I know that you can be. It's the beautiful, the lovely Virginia.
Oh, Virginia!
Go Virginia! Go Virginia!
I think I'm gonna start participating. Whenever we let the host in, I'm gonna do something.
Hi everybody. Again, I am Vivi. You say what?
I never seen you.
I never did that today, you know.
She goes to Thailand. Pretty still. Go ahead.
All right, Silly. All right, Silly.
Pretty still, no?
Hi, everybody. I am Virginia King and very proud to be here on this panel. I'm the sponsored in the business by Betty Gadio, up to Malik Potter, up to, Roderick Mackenzie, Rodney Wilson, Celia Wilson, Kenneth Drayton, Andrea Gonzalez, up to our crown, we are here because of them, Captain Nadia Prasad, and up to our diamond in the business, Sanjeev and Shona, say hi, and up to the whole Ghana Galaxy. So I'm here because I'm very grateful and very honored to be on the day. The topic is going to be dropping the.
Is anybody else getting a video freeze?
Yes, I'm getting a freeze as well.
Okay, so it may be on her side.
You call back.
Hi, Virginia.
Yes.
Your screen froze. So what we heard was the topic today is
DTM. Dropping the message.
Okay, so start again.
Okay, so the topic for the day is DTM, dropping the message. And we have two streaming that's really going to give anybody, especially the newbies, insight on how to make this happen, to know how to drop your message. So the first talk is going to be BWW 1835 by Bill Hawkins. And then we have the second streaming, which is BWW 1929. And it's going to be Dennis NAFTA panel. So, and a few nuggets that I learned by listening over and over and over and over again, those two streaming is that, you know, make it fun, be there, don't be rude, right? Be genuine, compliment people when you spoke with them. Make sure that, you know, you start the conversation by having that form in your mind. Form is what is F as a family. Before you start the conversation, you start by talking about the family, and the second, the occupation. The third thing is the recreation. What did they like? What type of sport? You know, if they are into soccer, football, and then you drop the message. So the bottom line is not for you to just go and then have to just, you know, dropping your message. The main thing for you is make sure that you have enough information about the person you are talking to, so that once you drop the message, that person can pick up of what you're saying. So so that you have more results out there. You know, just go out there and make it happen. Anybody else want to let us know about how they drop on the message, how they make it happen on a daily basis?
Yeah, I guess I'll go first.
Okay.
Yep. So Virginia did an awesome job there. Hi everybody, Rodney Wilson here, applying in the business C.L.A. Wilson, then up to Kenneth Drayton and Andre Gonzalez, then up to Compton Nadia Prasad, and of course at Diamond Sanjeev Mishana Sahai. But you know, the dropping the message for me, especially when I see new folks coming on board, it's been a lot easier when you incorporate it in the 30-day core run. So getting in the habit of, you know, having those 1 to 3 conversations per day really helps. Even if you're not dropping your message right away, you just have to be comfortable speaking to folks first, and then you know, just make sure you go ahead and during that 30-day core run, develop that habit, and then develop your story as well, run it by your coach, and then you know, go ahead and play. So you huddle and then play and then huddle again to see the results on how the messages have been going, right? So DTM has been going awesome here in Tallahassee for us.
Absolutely.
We got so many people coming through the pipeline, making it happen in the big wave. So just go out, be fearless, because the most that can happen is, you know, they're not looking, and at least you still shoot a shot. Sounds good.
Awesome. And that's Rodney is absolutely right. One of the things that I have to learn is like there's no magic potion, like they said on one of the stream, for somebody to just, you know, come and you know, want to be part of the great opportunity you are offering them. So just be you. Make sure that you are applying the, you know, make sure that you are following the process how it should be. Don't mix up. Don't try to go under it, above it, below it. Just be into it, you know. And then I think you're going to have enough result. And if you don't have enough result, don't be discouraged, because you know, everything that we do is always about process growth. And just like Rodney said, go back, huddle, go back to your, coach, ask what you are doing wrong, and make sure that you are on constant communication. Like our, Kanta and Nadia always say, pick up that phone and call. We are here to help. So, it has been a friendly competition for sure between me and Rodney. Yeah, stealing my folks. But that's a few things. Anybody else would like to get some nugget?
Yeah.
I'll go after Kenneth.
Huh?
I'll go after you, Kenneth. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got less here, so let me talk first. Right. So we're Kenneth Drayton and Andrea Gonzalez, and so the important thing when you're building the business is to know why you're doing it, because that will determine your attitude. And we're not recruiters. That's the first thing. Okay. What we are is that we are talent searchers. Okay. It's like Sanjeev says, if you only had 6 positions to fill. So what you're going for is quality, but that quality comes out of quantity. So we so that's the reason why we have conversations. And in those conversations, we're looking for certain attributes and certain values. But we're not interrogating people like we work for the FBI, like some people. The person is going to talk after me, but I can't tell you who it is. And so we're not interrogating people. All we're doing is having friendly conversations. But within that conversation, you will be able to determine, whether or not you want to drop the message. And so when you drop the message, you're basically telling your story. And let the story be natural, let it be sincere, have fun, and just tell them, what it is that you do and why you do it, and how you got introduced to the business and your business partner. It's highly recommended that you go with the who rather than the what. Okay. And and we can't regurgitate everything here. You got to listen to those 2 streams. Okay. But the bottom line is the attitude is that you are the buyer. You're not selling. If you think you're selling, then you're not going to succeed. Okay. You are buying. So your posture becomes natural, because posture is where I don't want to buy all the apples. Just give me the few good ones, So anyone else here in Atlanta? Or? Oh, Jonathan, right. I forget FBI. Okay.
So we don't interrogate most of the time. But but funny thing that you say that actually in training, what we learned was about connecting with people, because most of the time you're not going to interrogate. You're going to actually have to talk to people and get consent from them to pretty much help out with the investigation, whatever. So like this business actually, which is very interesting how it coincided with my job now. When you're talking to people, and what I found best to happen for me is that just having a conversation, connecting with people, they will gradually open up themselves to talk about their circumstances most of the time. Because what happens is when you connect with people, they're trusting you, they're exposing themselves. When you go out and talk to people, you're kind of putting yourself out on a limb, giving them olive branch, like, hey, how you doing? A lot of times people don't do that. So when if you run into somebody and they don't say anything to you, it's no fret, just keep moving on, keep walking. Just say have a nice day and then go about it with your day. I know what has been helping me, what I started doing, just going around and like Compton always says, just live your everyday life, and just meet people. Just put their hand out, say, hey, how you doing? A lot of people will say, hey, I'm doing good. How about you? And and go from there. And Rodney, Virginia, Kenneth, they all hit these points as well. So yeah, but I found like connecting and opening up yourself to other people to allow them to open up themselves helped me to connect with some people. I know when I was coming back from when we had our meetup down in Atlanta with Sanjeev, I was coming back the next day and stopped at a store. saw a guy with a NOS. I asked him, I was like, "Oh, do you like NOSes? Or do you like this energy?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I love them. You know, somebody got me on. I just love them." I was like, I used to be that person who liked NOSes too. And then so he said, I like the citrus flavor. So lo and behold, I had some excess in my car. I just said, hey, just, just curious here. I think I may have something that, you may like even more. That tastes even better. And so I just gave it to him. He's like, I was like, yeah, just give me a call, whatever. Let me know how it tastes. And lo and behold, it was like 5 minutes later, he called. He's like, oh man, this drink is excellent. This, and that. And I was like, yeah. And so I pretty much, I didn't drop the message when I was at the store. I dropped the message when he called. But it wasn't really dropping the message to talk about the business, dropping the message as a customer. But still, even though it's not about the business itself, just doing that, just having that conversation, opening it up to people, just asking people about certain things, they'll be willing to talk. So, I mean, that's why I've been doing what I've been getting lately. So, and you'd be surprised of how when you ask people about certain things and just let them talk and you say, oh, that's crazy, this, and that. And then they start thinking, and then when you tell them about certain things, you're like, oh, okay. And you can see on their face that they start thinking about, dang, so there's something else I could be doing instead of this, okay? Or sometimes, they're not there. I've had that happen several times. But either way, as long as you get out there connecting and talking and putting yourself out there, you get some result. You get the results. So yeah.
Good point, man. Good point.
We're constantly out there, talking to people, talking the message. And I understand, from all of this is that, it's important to ask the right questions and to wait for people to respond. And it was funny because today I know Pamela will probably talk about the drop the message that he had today. But basically what you're doing is you have to have a dialogue, right? Both people have to be talking, and it has to be natural. It has to come natural. If you're forcing a conversation, there's not any number honestly, you can get any number, and I don't want any number. And that's the problem. So being able to ask the right questions would determine whether or not you want that number. Is this a person that I can work with? Are they, thinking along the right, the right line that I want, and what I'm looking for. And just like Hannah says, knowing that you are the buyer gives all the power in your hands because you determine whether or not this person qualifies for your business. So understand when you're looking on coming from that angle, it makes everything a whole lot easier because they have to qualify for your time. They have to qualify for you to be able to go through the 6-step process. So, and that is the attitude that Pamela and I both, when we go out and meet people, talk to a lot, but, drop the message to very few because of, listening to people and what they're, sometimes you just don't want to because everybody wants stuff. Understand that. So that's why I said it's not that you can't get the number. You can get any number, but is that a number that will benefit you in long term and benefit them by going through the 6 steps? So that's my intake also.
Okay, what I would like to add about dropping the message is that sometimes the situation may not really give you or allow you the time for you to really get a connection, but you still got to go out there and talk. Like you all know, we're going to be doing an Italy trip, And last week we were out in Perimeter Mall, and I saw some nice shoes. It's a full hand shoes. It's extremely light. It's like almost like a feather weight shoes. So I saw it last week, and so we went back to the same mall to return something for Didier. So I went into the same Macy's, went back to the same shoes that I saw last week, because and then there was a young man with his wife and 2 kids. And so, immediately I saw them, I picked up the shoes and I picked up one myself. And I'm like, man, these things are extremely light. This is going to be perfect for my trip to Italy. And I spoke out like I'm speaking so he can hear that, right? And he picked up on it. He's like, wow, Italy. He said, you know what, I want to go to Spain, but I have to wait until these kids to finish coming, And then he was actually walking off with his wife and kids. And so I said, excuse me, and he introduced himself right away. So now you see, he was already walking outside. You don't have a whole lot of time to make a connection. So I said, could I ask you a question? It sounds to me like if you could do it to next trend. He said, man, I love making money, And I said, well, where I'm from, I could be, and he's from Cuba, and his grandfather tell him never fight with money, always, I said, but anyway, we exchanged numbers. He said, like, man, give me a call, So you never know. And then, while we were in the same store, we catch up again. Livia saw nice shoes. She said, hey, Dad, get that. It's like nice for you and this, that. There was an Indian guy with a baby there. And so they paid for the shoes, and I went to talk to him. And like Nadia was saying just now, it has to be a dialogue, not a monologue. So I'm talking to him, it's like I'm talking to myself. And then I did like Sanjeev, okay, man, it was nice meeting you. But the point is, you got to talk out. You never know who's there or who's looking. You got to just talk, okay?
Anybody else? Yeah.
What happened to Virginia Garden? No, she's there.
Thank you so much, Kanta, Nadia, and all our awesome, abuse who shared their dropping the message, how it's done, how the results come up. Definitely stick to the system. Be fearless, like Jonathan has said. Make sure that whoever you're talking to, like Nadia has said, make sure that you are comfortable. Do you see yourself working with that person? We have some example with CA. Anyway, moving along. That thing, oh my goodness. I don't know if you share this or maybe I will be alive before the end of this session. So make sure that you are definitely comfortable with the person that you are sharing this opportunity with, and just stick to your guts. 2 to 5 years is all that it takes. And thanks for the awesome applying and mentorship. Very grateful. Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
That was outstanding information from the beautiful Virginia, and basically the whole team on how to drop the message. I hope that you got a couple of good nuggets from it, and it can take your business to the next level. So we're going to move on to the new people, and the new people in Atlanta.
What are you excited about?
Hi, my name is Tobias Foster, and I was invited by Mr. Kenneth, and I'm excited about turning over a new leaf in my life. As you know, well, you don't know, but as you can see, I'm kind of nervous when it comes to talking to people or whatnot, and I'm trying to break up out of that, But I have high hopes for this business. Mr. Kenneth has been very inspirational to me the few times that we have spoke, and I've told him that I'm committed, and I'm learning. Every meeting I've learned something new, and I'm just pushing myself a little harder. And that's about it.
Well, good job, Tobias. I'm receiving purposes. So we're going to take it to Tallahassee. Maybe people in Tallahassee.
Yes. I don't know if you guys have seen Solar yet, so I don't know if Rodney wants to connect with the Solar vibes over there. I think Virginia actually has a brand new leg this month, past month, who's also a brand new 3%, by the way, and doing great stuff. Yeah.
So she's
Yes,
right
yes,
here. You let her. You let her wave. Come on, Sola. Just say hi. Say hi real quick. She's coming.
No, not shoes.
You can go without the shoes. You're fine. Just say hey real quick to everybody. Oops. There you go.
Okay. Hi, my name is James Sola TV. I was sponsored by Virginia, and it has been a smooth ride since I've met her, and it has led me on some things. And other people like Rodney, Sile, we had some what was customer vibe yesterday concerning the skin. So I'm still working on that, and I pray it goes on. Well, thank you.
All right, good stuff.
Yes. Oh gosh. Yes. She's taking right in the great steps behind Virginia. We had a mini SAM session, SAM session with her guests yesterday, so it went really well. We have a follow-up with them on Wednesday, I think not 4th of July Wednesday, sorry, Monday, the following Monday. So very excited, man. I see that 5150 coming through like a beautiful breeze, so very proud of her, making big things happen in a big way, you know. So very proud of her. We also have oh yeah, my brother, who's not really in Tallahassee, so if he is, he should tell me, but you know, because we try to run away from the family them. I'm joking. So I don't know. Kiwi, yeah, wait, you can just say your name. What you do. Wait, and
Hi.
yeah, you can show them a cute face,
Hi,
you know.
good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone.
What's up, bro?
I'm good. It's a pleasure to be here as always. Hi, Kenneth. Hi, Kamta. Hi, Nadia. How is everything?
Lord, we have one question for you when you finish talk.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Sorry, brother. Sorry.
That's all right. As always, this business is an awesome business all the time. All right. Kenneth, I must say, from since the first day I met you to now, all right. You have put an impact. Yeah, all right. Via my sister, fine, Celia, fine.
No, it's okay. We good.
Right,
We good.
but
Just
there are many times that Kenneth, I hear your voice in the back of my head. So I'm just saying, Kenneth, you have left a great impact. Also to Kamta as well. All right, Nadia, have had a brief, with, but what I want to say is that this business is an awesome business, and I just I'm glad that I have the opportunity to be here and doing it big.
And, yes. And my brother is a brand new 3%, and he fast tracked already. Right. So my dad was very excited when he got registered because I think they bought 4 perfect packs to Joint Health right away in his order. So it's really fun times there, and I think my brother is committed to going to the open meeting down there, and of course, as you see him today at Pase. So working on it. Very proud of your brother. Woot. Yeah, yes. And I don't know if we already said a way to Bree. Bree was a 3% as well. I know she's going through some health challenges here in Tallahassee. Sponsored in the business by Aaron. So yes, so doing really great things. And so very excited by that. So I think that's it for Tallahassee. Unless I'm missing somebody.
Yeah, you're missing Jean and Johanna.
Shoot, Johanna, yes, man. Well, she was the last. Sorry, Johanna, and I know you're personal too. Lord have mercy.
Okay.
I love you still. You know the love strong.
Okay.
Big up yourself. Yes.
Hi, everybody. I'm Johanna. Sponsored by Celia Wilson. I Love Sile. She's helped me so much. She helped me get my best friend registered wait, is it this month? It's supposed to be this month, right?
Yes, this month. Yes.
Yes, this
Sharon.
month. Sharony. Yeah, she's really been helping me out, especially with school. I have a lot going on, but she's been really patient with me. And I just appreciate this business because it's helping me grow as a young adult, being more responsible, planning out my time and everything. So thank you guys for onboarding me. And
And sorry, Jean. Wait, Jean. Yes, Jean also is a band 3% as well. Just everybody just rock solid here on the team. So Jean, if you could hear us, big up yourself, man. Tell us, a little bit about you and what have you. Did he go strolling? Jean? DJ? Can't hear Gene too much. Well, we'll text him, and if we get him, probably after, we'll probably bring him on board to talk. Let me text him. Yeah, we can bring him up later. Yes, thank you, team.
Tobias, Solas, and Stevie's brother, Steve, and Johanna, and Keyboy. Maybe you can tell us.
Yeah, later.
So we're going to wrap up with the upline, the grand, the exceptional.
I'm gonna play the function. Tell them about summer conference.
This weekend coming up, and Kenneth is actually going to show you the video headed to Washington D.C. So we're excited about it. Get ready to have an outstanding time. Yeah.
Can everybody see the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm a winner. God created me, made me a winner. I'm born to overcome, and I'm willing to change. I want to learn.
What we teach is what we end is mindset. No matter how many times you come to these events, they always get better.
Well, when you got the function, you're always hyped up.
I always get something new at every single conference. Renewed spirit, renewed heart, renewed belief.
It's weekends like this that really totally revolutionize your business.
You gotta just run with it, activate on that energy, and just hit the ground and go.
The excitement, the energy, and the enthusiasm is just so contagious. With the right books, with the right tools, with the right environment, that totally changed my mindset. It's not what is being done, who is doing. A coach and a mentor can tell you exactly where you are and they can help you get to the next level. Mentorship is not just about what you're saying, it's how you're leading, it's developing you as a person. The mentorship of our business has been the biggest factor in my success. So mentorship has played a big role, but the right you got started even today.
When you come here, you experience it, you get together, with the entire group, it just changes you and inspires you.
The principles, the thought process, the mindset that's been indoctrinated into you. That's what you leave with.
I'm willing to get educated, I'm willing to pay the price, and I will not be denied. And no one can steal a dream. That's it. Bring it up.
It's my dream.
You're missing the adjectives. You missed the adjectives.
Okay, so get all pumped up. Functions coming up next weekend, and we just can't wait. It's going to be an incredible weekend. Lots of teaching, lots of learning, lots of growing, and with the new process that's coming in place, I can't wait because we are with our line of sponsorship, which is the Gala team, and that's exciting because you're going to get some real power punch this weekend and taking your business to the next level. So we're very, very excited about that. But I'll let Kamsa talk. I mean, we have so much coming up, and we were setting our calendar for the month of July, and we're looking, and we only have one weekend free in July, and that was just taken by Josh and Amanda in Fort Lauderdale. So it was like we're looking through. This weekend is the conference coming up. Next weekend is Seven Springs, which is yes, and we're excited to have Seeley as so we're excited. We're excited. It's going to be an incredible weekend. It's going to be an incredible weekend of lots of, again, that will be Kumar at his rare form and his leadership. So just get ready. It's a different type of leadership. And so I know they're going to come back with a lot of knowledge, information. More important, the fun time that they have there, it is priceless. So we can't wait. It's going to be an incredible weekend. Then the following weekend, like I said, we're going to be in Fort Lauderdale. And then the following weekend, we're going to be, we're taking our little one to a graduation trip. We're actually going to be in Italy. We're going to Rome. Decided to Rome, maybe Rome and Spain. We haven't made that clear yet. But
Decisions.
We have a lot going on. We're excited. But here's my awesome husband.
So we're doing,
we're done.
Yeah, we're done with everything. We're just doing huddle.
Rapper.
Right.
Rapper. She did that.
No, but Virginia did the huddle, then we did the new people. Then we did the new people, then we did the video, now we're doing you.
Yeah, so we huddle already, now we're gonna play. This is like we were talking, he said, man, this is a very exciting one for us this year, so much great things happening, and you always hear about everybody, they have the bags packed and then they just take out that clothes and change it and throw another set of clothes and then they're gone. Right, so the next 4 weeks for us is going to be like that, very excited about it. But you know what, if we didn't make some sacrifices, change around some things in our life and business, we would have to be able to get all these fantastic travels, and so there's a lot of things there waiting for you all. Just follow the process. It's working. Like Virginia said, don't go through it. Don't jump over it or under it. Just go through it. Do it, make it happen. And Naja, I think she went on the site today. She looked and we saw a lot of people put in the profile already. And congratulations. First day, Yeah. And like we always say, now you can know exactly how to plan for the next, for the rest of the month and where you want to go in order to get the PV level, But like I just say, the function is coming up to the last day. Keep talking to people, get them out there because it's going to be a life-changing function with the Gala team. A lot of successful people there, a lot of excitement. Just prepare, plan for it. Get there early because as Jonathan said, the traffic there is a little bit hectic, leave it enough time to get there, okay? And I look forward to seeing you all there next weekend. All right, that's it.
Awesome.
Bye-bye, Doodoo darling.
Good.
Lord have mercy.